Welcome, I am Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice English and or Japanese while enjoying video games with me. And now, a space where we can spend the first 30 minutes maybe learning a little bit of Japanese, what's the word? 積極的? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We will see. 皆さんこんばんは。キンリフレクスでございます。こちらは英語や日本語を練習しながらゲームを楽しめるところでございます。そして今日からは少しね、ドゥオリンゴをやりながら少しね、なんか教えるポイントがあれば教えてあげたいなと思っております。quite honestly, and this isn't being, what's the word, prideful or anything, I don't think I will benefit anything anymore from what Duolingo has to offer for Japanese. This is all for you guys. Okay, we haven't even started this. As you can see, I'm starting from the beginning. We're gonna take the test to try and get a bunch of them unlocked. And while we're doing that, I might just stop on some teaching points, or not. But ask lots of questions. Okay, Tris, Nihongo wakaru yo, Tris. I know you Nihongo wakaru. Okay. Mandarin, yay! Maybe someday, maybe sometime. Yeah, I already know some Japanese. Just a little bit. What's wakaru? You literally said wakaranai, and you don't know what wakaru means? Wakaru means to know. Wakaranai is the negative of wakaru, meaning I don't know. Read.
読む
Tris, read is to yomu. Yes? Fruit. Okay, so here, naruhodo. So here's where I'm gonna start pointing things out. Fruit, I'll tell you, kudamono is gonna be the answer.
果物
But nobody actually uses kudamono. The more common the more common word for fruit, I'm gonna tell you right here. I got fruit, furutsu. That's much more common than kudamono. I very rarely hear. I don't think I've ever heard a Japanese person say kudamono, to be honest. Yeah, see, I'm a Japanese from years of listening in Japanese, not learning from it. Well, now you can.
今は1時です。
1時 meaning 1 o'clock, yeah. あれ? Oh, 1時 1時1分. I should mention, I make silly mistakes all the time. 1時1分 1分ごめん.
背中
It's actually a part of ADHD to constantly make the silly mistakes rather than bigger ones. That makes sense. I should have started with that. We're going to make mistakes. I don't want to make mistakes on this beginning though, because I need to unlock a bunch of stuff. Teacher, good morning. Does anybody actually say that in English? Teacher, good morning. これでちょっと英語を教えたいと思います。先生を teacher ってあまり呼ばないです。例えば、金先生と言いたいときは、teacher じゃなくて、Mr. Keen ね。I've looked up hiragana before, but I don't remember the letters because they look very similar. Similar to kanji? Oh, they look similar to each other, really. Hey, Weaponize! So from today, we're going to be teaching a little bit of Japanese for the first 30 minutes through Duolingo. We'll see how it goes. Teacher, do they want it? I mean, you could technically do it either way.
先生
Sensei,
おはようございます
To each other. Oh yeah. They're actually based off of kanji, if you didn't know. Off of the Chinese characters. India, Indo. キニプ先生様、やめてよ。I'm gonna write here, バツ。丸。OK? これ英語。This one's for, やっほキャラさん。ちょっとね、今日からね、最初の30分だけ、英語や日本語をちょっとデュオリンゴを通して教えたいと思います。もうすでに、キン先生、先生って言いたいときは、teacher って言わないということを教えてます。Mr. 名字って言いますね。
一時ではありません。
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 Why do they've split up arimasen into 3 different sections. Okay. It's not 1 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. Yo.
4
Yon. No. Yo. Ji.
時
This.
です。
That's a little dangerous, right? So if you guys didn't know, おはようき、素敵な一日を過ごしてください。ありがとうございます、ファニネアさん。それって、もしかしたら Google 翻訳使ってますでしょうか？結構普通の日本語ですけど。It's not bad Japanese, but I don't remember you studying Japanese, so I'm just assuming you used Google Translate. I don't know. Do you actually study some Japanese, Fァニネアさん? Hey, so here's another good point. Even though the Duolingo pronounced it as yon when it separated it, yon 4 is pronounced yon, but when we're talking about time, four o'clock, it's gonna be pronounced not yon but yoji. Not much Japanese, and I can't write any. Okay, so that was a the Google Translate. It was not bad. Google Translate usually messes up a lot of stuff, but that was good. You have a wonderful day yourself. Oh, your phone has Translate built into the text file. I just read that. That's awesome. I don't see the kanji desu yo. You don't see the kanji? Why not? Oh, you don't see the kanji and the hiragana? It's there. It's there. I promise. I'll have to look up the exact, how it is. I wondered if you fit in very well, sir. Very well. So while we're waiting for the first vote, which is going to be in roughly 18 minutes for the games, I'm going to be teaching a little bit of Japanese. Maybe we'll put this on YouTube, you know? Yeah, use this. There, ne. I don't want to make any silly mistakes. What's misu? I can't actually remember what misu is in English. Silly mistakes? Is there a better way to say that? Like the ones that they're careless mistakes. There we go. I was going to explain it by saying it's when you're being really careless and you make a mistake. Careless mistake. Misu. This wasn't in Duolingo, but this is a good word. Misu. Misu means careless mistake. Bon actually means simple. And so yeah, it's hey Pete-chan, what's it going, bud? How's it going, bud? What's it going? Great English. How's it going? Actually did it again today to recording. Nice. 私は8時を手に入れました。8時。あ、これね。ごめんなさい。続けますね。I get up at 手に入れました。それ書いてあるYeah, no, just in general, Feli. I'm trying to decide on the rules is what it is. I know you're not worried about it. I had to watch some videos on the 6-hour board game I will be playing tomorrow. Oh, man. Oh man, I get up at 8:30 a.m. Let's continue or we're never gonna continue. We're never gonna continue. What? What? I'm excited. Yes, it is. Wait. Yes, it is. You didn't read the title?
8、
8時、
時半、
8時半。なんか発音が面白い。8時半に起きます。
起きます。
え Come on. Really? See, ボンミス。This is a ボンミス. But seriously, to be honest, I get up at 8:30 a.m. In Japanese, you use the 24-hour system, so you would just say 8時半. Especially because it's morning. The saying AM is it's very redundant in Japanese. So even though that was my careless mistake though. If it says it in the translation, I should technically write it. I know. But yeah. I don't need to type that out. Yes, this is the mobile version. Yes. Yameteo, Tris. Yameteo. It's 5:05.
5、
5時
じ、
5
ふ、
分
5
です。
です。
ちょっと待って。何 ?5 時5分です。Didn't I put that? That's what I just wrote. 5時5分です。I heard everything. 5時 Oh. Check. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm gonna not get the highest level because I'm making all of these careless mistakes. Yeah. I make a lot of careless mistakes. Get ready for that. But the point of this is to teach you guys stuff, not to show off me getting it right or anything like that. How do people say cutter in Japanese then? Kata. Kata. Don't start that again. We've already went over that, Tris. Fango. Fango. What is fango, Falinir? Oh, I wasn't.
ワルシャワ、
Water shower? I have no idea. Warsaw. Oh, yes, because I use that every day. Sorry. Sorry, Warsaw. Nice to meet you. I'm John. Oh, Fungo. Yes, that's Fungo. Like Fango? Like the that movie theater thing? Nice to meet you. I'm John. はじめまして。
はじめまして、ジョ
John
ン
です。
です。
Did I make any careless mistakes? Am I good? Thank you.
7時です。
7です。
7時です。
It's 7 o'clock. Kinipu Kotehega has issued an order. Have I? Have I? To my ear. Well, sorry, Tris. That's your
2時
careless
ではあ
mistake.
りません。
Kata and kata are not the same. 2時ではありません. Okay, this is good for teaching grammar, but we're never going to say it's not 2 o'clock. That's kind of a weird thing to say. It is not 2 o'clock. Yeah, please no more of that. Is it 2 o'clock? I guess if somebody asks you, is it 2 o'clock? Although the answer would honestly be no. It is not 2 o'clock. That's weird, right? Think about it in English. Is it 2 o'clock? No, it is not 2 o'clock. We don't talk like that, right?
に、
Why is this not in kanji?
じ、
です
です
か?
か。
2時ですか? The decree, Pichan. Yeah, no kata argument. 2 o'clock. Okay, this should have been asked first, because if I didn't know this, I couldn't have answered the first two. Down there. Anything else you want? I go to school at around 9 o'clock. Not every day. 9時
じ、
Goro means around.
ごろ、 学校に行きます。
Right? We don't need anything else. So we have 9 o'clock. We have 9 o'clock around school, and then we have the destination, going to a destination particle, and then ikimasu to go, right? It'd be funny if I got that wrong, like after I explained each part. I'm a university student. 大学生です。
大学です。
Nice. You're clearly not a beginner. Thank you. Guys, if you have any questions like related to or even unrelated to the things that are going on, like the sentences that are going on, whatnot, the grammar and whatnot, ask away. Keen studying Japanese on Duolingo. I have faith in you. You can do DB. I don't want to sound in any way cocky, but if you have any questions, just let me know. We'll do. We're doing the placement test right now. There are 7 apples. リンゴ。
りんご。7。こ。あります。7。こ。ます。
We usually would omit this ga, but they're gonna make sure that I have that. And because that is correct grammar.
あります。
So yeah. Often here in actual speech, we omit particles, especially like ga or wa. So you would just say ringo 7個あります. But the correct grammar is ringo ga 7個あります. It's 7 minutes until the vote, by the way, guys. The vote is coming very soon for the game. So definitely stick around for that. And
机が5つあります。
just to let everyone know, we're doing shoutouts and things like that after the first 30 minutes. So please don't feel unloved. 机が5つあります. Once again, we have so by the way, guys, you guys should know counters, when we're counting things in Japanese, you always say the object before the number. Which is the opposite of English, right? So I'm going to write the same example we have here, but we have tsukue, which is, you know what? Let's make something easier. Like ringo. Let's go back with ringo. Tsukue means desk, by the way. Ringo ga itsutsu arimasu, right? So we have apple, ga, and then the number, itsutsu, the counter. Itsutsu arimasu. So always object before the number counter. Apple 7 there are. Yep, that's how we speak in Japanese. But keep going. I like the that's also why I made this so that what I'm talking about, especially when I'm talking about a grammar point, you can see it on the screen. So there are 5 desks. There are 5 desks, right? Different order in English. 英語は、必ず、そのもの、数えたいものが先じゃなくて日本語と違って後になりますね。だから、数、5が先に来て、その次に、何を数えてるのかっていうのが、机、desks ね。Who needs 5 desks? I don't know. I mean, an office with 5 workers. Good point, DB. Are you brothers? Please say... Huh? Okay. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that they didn't try and teach you like, あなたたちは兄弟ですか? Because that would be very unnatural. 兄弟ですか?
ですか
Notice, guys, in English or in Japanese, the whole are you plural is left out. Whenever you're talking to somebody, in this case, the brothers, you always leave, you almost like 99% of the time, you leave out who you're talking about. Like if it's about them, you leave that word out. They know because you're talking to them and it makes sense, right? 兄弟ですか? Right.
彼女たちは姉妹です。
See, in this case, this is kind of exactly context. And it's actually, if you think about it, it's kind of silly that we need the word you in English. But I mean, it's English. You can't change it. So they are sisters, right? Shumei is sisters. No, I do not have a family. Well, that's a really sad thing to say. いいえ。
いいえ。
家族は
は、
ありません。いません。Oops. That's a bold misu. ません。
ません。
So when we're talking about people, although like I actually didn't think about family as being people, kind of like it is people, but the words, I don't know. That's why I made the mistake. But be careful. Whenever we're talking about people, it's not arimasen or arimas. It's imasen, imas. Right? Objects, inanimate objects, arimas, arimasen. Actually, let me write that down. Inanimate objects, arimasu, arimasen. For people, imasu, imasen. And I am aware that my things are getting pushed down more. No, family, there is none. いいえ、家族はいません。
誰が来ますか?
誰が来ますか? Who's coming? Who's going to come? I guess that's proper English, who's going to come. Although we Americans do say who's coming. Twitch streaming Duolingo, I can't with you. Hey, Shano. Would you like to learn some Japanese with me? I'm using Duolingo as a teaching because I'm gonna snooze it. We're not gonna make it in time. The break was coming up. My teaching style when teaching English or Japanese as an actual job is very much on the fly. When I see a grammar point, I would just talk about it rather than preparing them ahead of time. So this is a perfect way to show that strength. We're gonna have a vote soon. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start the vote. I'm gonna start the vote right now. So guys, go ahead and vote for the game that we're gonna play today. The poll has started. It's exactly as I mentioned before. It's Chrono Cross, New Game Plus, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Demon Slayer, aka Kimetsu no Yaiba, or Alive Alive. Okay. What, guys? After all those questions, my question is translate the sentence Wednesday. That's not a sentence, guys. Do you know the definition of sentence? You want 3 hours of Duolingo, Crafty? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. That's maybe like on a Saturday or something. So this was the placement test, and I made some careless misses, so let's hope that they still let us skip most of the stuff, because otherwise it'd be very sad. Not just because, like, pride, but, like, I want to skip most of the stuff so that we can have everything unlocked to show you, right? Because I'm not doing this for my study, I'm doing it for you guys. When are you coming? Wednesday? But is that a sentence though? I know it's an answer, but is it a sentence? Oh, I got a 2-day streak because I was doing Korean yesterday to test out the functions. So things we went over real quick, I'll review. Fruit. Although you may study kudamono, nobody uses kudamono. They almost always say furutsu. Yeah, I made careless mistakes. I'm actually very sad. So yeah, furutsu is much more common than kudamono. Teaching これは英語のことだけど、先生はあまり teacher って言わない。呼んでる、その先生を呼んでるときは、ミスターと名字を使います。For is pronounced yon when used by itself as a counter, but yoji when talking about time. There's other times with counters that it's pronounced yo as well. Bon misu is what I do a lot, especially because I have ADHD. It's a careless mistake. Talking about counters, in Japanese, the thing being counted always comes first, and then the numbers afterwards. So, ringo ga 5つあります. When we're talking about things existing or not existing, within inanimate objects, to say they exist, it's arimasu. To say they don't exist, arimasen. For people, exist is imasu. To not exist is imasen. Okay? Exist as in not be there, not be. Okay? Oh, you can keep skipping. Okay, we can do that next time. Okay? So, go ahead. This has been really fun. I want to do this. We're probably going to do this. This is my new structure. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of Japanese for 30 minutes, and then we're going to play games. J-Bed's going to be sad because he missed it. That makes me really happy if that's what you're saying. I got 30 seconds. Vote for the next game, because we didn't really play a game. And I will try and put some of this stuff on YouTube. どうも、キンリフレックスです。動画の最後まで見てくれてありがとうございました。内容が気に入られた方は、チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。I also encourage you to follow me on Twitch to chat or watch me live. The link is in the description below.